Good morning, viewers. It's Friday. Sorry, it's Friday today. Usually I broadcast on Thursdays, but I forgot that today is special because my special guest has requested a Friday. So I'm broadcasting on Friday today. It's another day with a new entrepreneur, one of the successful ones. And we are going to be hearing her story as usual, how she got into the business and became an entrepreneur, and many other questions. Prepare your questions. I told you earlier to prepare your questions. So have your questions ready. She will answer any questions you have. So our guest today is Lydia. Lydia is one of the successful entrepreneurs in this business. I told you I'll be bringing in experts and newbies so that you can hear all our stories. So, as usual, I am going to ask Lydia to introduce herself to you. Lydia, over to you.
Thank you very much, Pam. Thank you so much. And I mean, I'm just going to start off by saying, wow, 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 wow. I'm very impressed. You are one, lady of, do they say of iron lady. And it's amazing to see you like start from the beginning, and I'm just seeing you growing, and it's honestly amazing. Really, really amazing.
Thank you.
It's Yeah, and this is what this business is about. Anyway, my name is Lydia. I am mother of two beautiful girls. One is 5, she's turning 6 tomorrow, and the other is 17. And yes, I started this digital business in September 2019. I am officially, I'm officially, well, by trade, I'm a public health specialist public health nurse. Oh God, sorry. Sorry, that's my phone going off. Um, I'm a public specialist public health nurse. In UK, we say health visitor, but in like America, it's a practice, but it's specialist practice nurse. So that is my profession. However, I have moved on because of the grace of God. I was blessed by this business. Yeah. I did not ever imagine being a very successful digital business owner or entrepreneur. Not until I started it, you know. This comes to tell you that when you give yourself the opportunity, when you open to learning new things, depends on how much you want to change, you can make anything happen, basically. So I am talking from a point of having had absolutely no business experience or technical experience. I was not tech savvy at all. But our training is so comprehensive, very simplified. And here I am today. And Pam here is one of my team from another family. She's a
The
product
same
of my
family.
mentee, basically, who is also a coach and has her own team. Yeah. So we are connected like
Yeah,
very, very
yeah.
much. And wow. And I'm honestly very impressed, Pam. I'm just so proud, you know,
Thank
to
you
be your
so much.
head coach, because I am your
You,
head coach, actually.
you make me blush. You're
No
making me
blushing
blush.
here. Oh my God,
Anyway,
no, because it is amazing to see how people develop, how people grow. Because I was like you before. I was starting up, and you know, we all have stronger, we've got everyone has their stronger sides, and when you cherish them, when give them water to grow, when you water them, you'll be amazed what can happen. And I can't
precisely.
wait.
Thank you so much. Dapi is already here saying hi. Hello, Dapi. Thank you for tuning in. But before I continue, Lydia, I want to say happy birthday to the little one. She's growing big, 6 years old. That's she's no more a baby. She's a baby, but she's no more a baby. So
Yeah.
I'm saying happy birthday. May the Lord continue to grant her many more years and wisdom. And may she be a
Mm.
leader and not a follower in the name of Jesus. Okay.
Amen. I claim that on her behalf.
Thank you, Dapi. So let's move on. You said you were in the healthcare profession. As we all know, healthcare profession is like a gold mine in the Western world. So I'm wondering, uh, how did you move from that gold mine, the healthcare profession, to become an entrepreneur? What made you take that leap?
Oh, wow, that's a very good question, actually. I I actually was not looking for anything when I came across this. I was on holiday. You know, when you're on holiday, you're relaxed, you're sitting. Most of the time, have more time than usual. Yeah, I was at the beach, just sitting, relaxing, and just scrolling on my news feed, and boom, I found this advert. And it was, similar advert you've seen talking about start, you know, starting an online business with absolutely no experience. And I'm thinking, how is that possible? So I thought, okay, let's see what this has to offer. And I just jumped on board with no hesitation, and the rest is history. But it was another nurse who was talking about this, and I think that is what really attracted me mainly, because she's a nurse like me, and she was doing this business much earlier. And what she said is she didn't have any experience. And I know nurses, Pam. Nurses, we don't normally uh, think outside the box or look over the fence. We normally contained in our nursing profession. Yeah. However busy or hard or hectic things are, you just, yeah, you hang in there and hope for the best. Yeah. We have a code of conduct, but sometimes you just have, you know, to step out of that mindset and look outside, look over the fence, venture out. And that's what I did. Yeah. Um, because I'm very open-minded. Yeah. And I wanted something so bad. Once I saw this, I was like, I actually really, really want more time with my kids so bad. So I went in for it and put in my every effort. And I'm here to say I'm actually a job quitter. I gave up on my job to do this full time because I can. And it's met everything I've ever desired. And I have the time and the, financial freedom. So what can I say? Yeah. So I do really encourage those who don't feel they can. If a nurse like me can venture out and do so well and become not just successful, but I'm very successful and I'm getting even, yeah,
More
the sky is
successful.
not the limit. Yeah,
No, I
nothing
disagree
can
with
stop
you.
me.
The sky is not your limit. The sky is the beginning.
Yeah,
The
the
sky
sky
is
is
the
not the limit.
beginning. Do not
Mm.
limit yourself. There's no limit
Nope.
to where you can
What?
reach.
Yeah.
Push
Mm-hmm.
ahead, go as far as possible.
Mm.
The sky is not our limit. It's a
No,
stepping stool to to where we're
absolutely.
going. Yeah. So
Yes.
it's interesting. It is very interesting to see that, to hear a different story. Actually, most people do say, like me, that they were pushed into the business because they wanted more time from with the kids. They wanted more time with the family and all that. But you were not looking for something to do that will give you more time. You just dabbled into it, and then you realized it will provide you time, more time to spend with your
Yes.
children. That is
Yes.
interesting. In case there are
Mm.
people out there who feel, well, I'm not looking for a second job, I'm not looking for an extra income, I'm not looking for. When you get into it, you see a lot of possibilities of things, of
Yes.
benefits that you can accrue, from this business. That is interesting. So, you are a mom, you
Yes, I
have a
am.
business, you are a
Yes.
wife. That's a
Mm.
lot, a lot of things on your plate. How
Mm-hmm.
do you juggle them together? How do you make a success of each one of your departments?
I mean, honestly, in life, you have to balance. You have to prioritize. Yeah. I My priority are my kids, 100%. However, yeah, I have taught my kids from the beginning, since I started this, that mommy has to work sometimes. When mommy shuts the door, I was just telling you, when mommy shuts that door, that means you can't just walk in, you have to knock. Yeah. And then mommy says yes, or if she doesn't respond, then she's busy. Interviews. So my little one has actually, it took her a while to get it. She would just still walk in despite me telling her that. And then she would see, oh, there is someone on the screen mommy's talking to. She would say hi, and then she would go off. So she was, oh, okay, so mommy is talking to someone on the screen. So she's working and she got it. She does not come in anymore. Yeah, she knocks, and if I say nothing, then she will go.
Yeah,
So it's, I
smart
have,
girl.
yes, I have taught her that, but she has seen me from the beginning of this business. Yeah. And she knows how much it means to her, because the very first time I took her to school after I quit my job, took her to school, walked her to school, which I never ever did. Walked her to school. We were walking, we were not rushing. I dropped her to school and I told her, I will pick you up at the end of school. And she's like, really, mommy? So the childminder is not picking me up? And I told her, no, mommy's going to pick you up every
Oh,
day. And I actually cried because, like, really, mommy, really? I'm like, yes, I'll be
oh,
waiting for you outside. And when she came out, she was like, my mommy's there, my mommy's there. My mommy came to pick me up. She had told her teacher about this. You see, my mommy is going to be picking me up because she has time, because she's working from home, you know? And wow, as a mother, my eldest did not have much time. I didn't, not that I didn't want to give her time. She went from childminder, breakfast club, school, childminder, no, after school, childminder, then home. That's how, yeah, that is how it was, unfortunately. But she's also happy that I'm around. She would tell me, mommy, can you pick me up? I'm finishing at this and this time and I'm available. Yeah. So I prioritize my kids, but also I prefer to work when my kids are in bed. Yeah. So when they're at school, 9 to 5, I am working or do whatever housework, everything I need to do, put in, maybe an hour or two in my business, and then pick them up until they go to bed. Then in the evening, because it is a global business. So there are people who are more active after 5 p.m. You're one of them. And there are people who are more active at certain, you know what I mean? So I give everyone their time because it is possible. Yeah. And that is how I balance being a mom, an entrepreneur, and everything else. So it is, when you own your own time, you can make it happen.
exactly.
That's what I can say.
Exactly. That is awesome. That is awesome. That happens to me too. When I had to pick my kids from school, they are very excited that I'm coming to pick them from school. And when it's the nanny that have to pick them, they're like, "Mom, why can't you pick us today? I'm going to work." Reluctantly, you could see the reluctance. It really hurts when you don't
Yes.
have time to spend with your kids, when they have to beg you for your time. They shouldn't beg you
Mm,
for your time. It is
yes.
their right. It's your responsibility to give them your time. But because of work, we have to make ends meet. We pay bills. We have to do this. We have to do that. Most of us don't even have time to say hi to our children. We jump from one job to the other, or we work very long hours. We leave before they wake up from sleep. And then by the time we come back from work, they've gone
They're
to bed.
asleep.
Yes. So you rarely have any time for your children. It's somebody else that is raising your children for you. That is not the way it should be. So those who are watching who feel they are building a career, I wouldn't say they are doing it on purpose to hurt their children, that they prefer their career to their children. They are doing this so that they will be in a position to provide for their kids. But that's not all
Yes.
that is important in the raising of children. Your children want to be with you. You want to see them grow. You want to see them move from one milestone to the other. You want to experience their first step. You want to experience the first tooth. You want to experience so many things. And this is why we are saying, take a look at this business. We are not saying you must do it. It's not compulsory. Nobody is going to put a gun in your head and say you must do this business. It's your choice. But take a look at it. Money and career are not all there is in life. There,
No.
there is something more important. Your family is more important. They should come first. Make time for them. So take a look at this business. See if it works for you. If it gives you time. In addition to the time, you also have money to take care of your children, or whatever other advantages that come with them. You reap those advantages as well. Thank you very much for this, Lydia. It is so refreshing, to hear from you. It is actually refreshing. So, with the little experience I've had in this business, I'm just 3 months plus, going to 4 months. I have realized that creativity plays a bigger role in moving forward. You have to be creative because this is your business, this is your page. It's called attraction marketing, right? And in attraction marketing,
Absolutely.
creativity is the main factor. So I will ask you, for the benefit of those who are watching and myself, how do you foster creative thinking in your business to grow your business?
Well, I actually have a creative mind.
Wonderful.
Fortunately, I'm just blessed with that. I believe in being yourself. Yeah. Most important is to be yourself, because when you are yourself, you can do so much. You feel free to be yourself even on your page. Yeah. For instance, this is me on a Friday. I'm not embarrassed to say I'm having a little glass of wine on a
Of course.
Friday. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
because this is me, and I'm very blessed that I can even have a glass of wine. Sorry, I'm just gonna plug in because my battery is running low. It's flashing
Okay.
there. Sorry about that. Um, so technology, you see that this is not um the kind of business that. Oh,
Take your time. Take your time.
I think something has happened. Sorry, I'm gonna call my husband
That's
because
okay.
everything is off. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly well, and I can see you.
Because the lights are off as well. Everything is off. Let me just tell him to come in and check.
We can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So when you are yourself, it's like you don't have to pretend. You just put it out there. Everything is off. Can you check, please? Um, you, you just you just you, Pam. You know, it's just like you. I have had my face painted on camera. I've gone live with my little one painting my face. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's better. Sorry, I think it flagged out. Yeah, so I don't have a problem with that actually. But you may not be creative, but as long as you are yourself, you will always find it very easy to be creative. Yeah, I have done my workout on camera, for instance, because that's who I am. I love my workouts. Yeah, I may not be, the best dancer there is, but do you know what? I don't care. I'm just being me. I'm happy. And this is what I have to, you know, show on my page. My colors are very similar. As you can see, that's my, you know, uh, business
Colors.
poster. Yeah. Those are most of the colors you see on my page: orange, purple, you know, kind of brown within that mix. So you can learn so much, and our training also has so much to offer. Yeah, our training, like I said, is very comprehensive. We learn things every day. There are people who are very, very creative that they teach us to be creative. Yeah, so you don't have to really struggle to be creative because our training tells us what to do and how to do it. Yeah, but for me it helps because I'm just naturally, creative. I am me. Yeah, and I love who I am, and I think that's very important in this business because you don't have to pretend. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, it does. It sure does. So what you're saying in effect, Anifabel Bonfo, thank you very much for logging in. We recognize your presence. We appreciate you. Thank you. So what
Thank
you're
you very much.
saying, what you're saying in effect is, do not try hard to be somebody else. Be you. When
Mm,
you are you, you are bound to be able to produce something out of who you are than when you are
absolutely.
striving to be somebody else. You
Mm,
don't think. When you're
mm,
working hard to do what somebody else has done, you don't think. You just, your whole mind is consumed by what this person is doing. And therefore, your own mind, your brain cannot think for itself what it can do. So creativity in a nutshell comes out when you are you.
yeah.
From you, you can produce something. Pretend not to be anyone else. Follow not what other people are do. Think within, bring out what is within you, and think for yourself. Thank you. That's a very good lecture. That's a very good lecture. I appreciate that. So sometimes we are actually carried away by what other people are doing. Oh, he has done this.
Yes.
I can do it like this. No, do
Mm.
it your own way. That's what creativity is all about. Do it your own way. When you're doing it your
And you
own
will be
way,
so amazing at it.
yeah. When you do it your own way, your mind goes to work and things out more. You can even be sleeping and something just comes out of your brain. It happened to me the other day. I was sleeping and it was like a dream. And I just thought about something. I just got up, went on the internet, got out something. I didn't post until the next day. Then I posted it. So when it's not easy. Creativity is not easy, but when you let go of yourself without trying hard, it comes naturally. Thank you.
Naturally.
So, life is a challenge, right?
Yes.
Everything is a challenge. Life itself is a challenge. Entrepreneurship is not a child's play.
Mm.
It is a lot of work. And on the way, you meet a lot of challenges. So I wouldn't think that you haven't had any challenges since you started this business. So I'm going to ask you to share what challenges you have experienced in the course of this business and how were you able to surmount those challenges?
Oh, wow. Oh, I have had lots of challenges, quite a lot. Yeah. We will start from the basics. I was non tech savvy and I did not have any idea about running a digital business. I mean, online, I'm a nurse. All we do is documentation. Yeah. And I will document anything like what I've done. I'm very good at that. Anything beyond that, no, not for nurses. Yeah. So that in itself was the very first challenge before I even started the business. However, when I finished my coaching call, I was given the introduction. Yeah. So I looked at that introduction, and believe it or not, that introduction really, really alleviated my anxieties. I had loads of anxieties about not being able to make it because I'm not tech savvy and have no business background. But when you have a video that talks you through what you have to do, Pam, nurses are very good at following instructions. Trust me, I followed instructions by what that video told me. And within 2 weeks, I was set up as a business owner. I was good to go in 2 weeks because I can follow instructions. Watch a video, do what that video tells you to do. That is all you need to do, guys, in this business. Yeah. You learn more and more as you go and as you grow, and soon you are the one teaching others. I never ever thought I would be here talking, you know, going live as a successful digital business owner. That is not something I ever thought, but I am. And when you have an open mind, there is the challenges are just stepping stones to, moving further to better things. Yeah. So the other than the anxieties of being a nurse and not having technical experience or uh, business experience, that was not an issue because that was a stepping stone to even learning more. It was like, okay, so I can watch a video and do this business, right? Let's do it. And that's what I did. Yeah. The other challenge was the camera. I did not like the camera. Yeah. You will not believe it when you look at me now, but I was anti-camera. But my 5-year-old, she loves the camera. She's been like a baby model since she was a baby. So she's been around the camera, and she is the one who got me into being on camera because she
Oh,
was
wow.
on camera. Mommy, let's do this. Mommy, let's do a go live. When I started walking her to school, we did go live every morning. Every morning we went to school. She had something to talk about. She could talk about her hairband. She has lots to say about her hairband. And people loved her. They loved watching. People were tuning in every morning. And I was
Oh,
thinking, wow. So I was part of it and I got more into it and more into it. I'm like, whoa, this is amazing. I can do this. Do this. And that's how I started off. It could be something so simple that enables you to get over your fears. Yeah. So my little one, and she will always be my very first business partner because she was. Because of her, I got over the fear of camera. And here I am. I can, I don't know how many interviews I've done. Let's put it that way. And I'm not anxious at all, not in the single bit, but I
That's
was when
good.
I started. I was when I started. I could, when someone is anxious, they do certain things. Yeah. I don't. And my mind is so comfortable as well. So challenges, and they are just like natural challenges. I'm a mother. Yeah. Sometimes, life happens
Yeah, of
and
course.
you,
Of course.
you can't do an interview, or you can't do something in your business just because you're a mother and your kids need this and that, or yeah, life. Yeah. So life can be a challenge, but you know what? We are blessed. We are all children of God, and I don't let anything wear me down. Yeah.
That's
I
great.
will, I will get over that and move on to the next, what's next. Yeah. So like our time, I kind of got the time wrong with this particular interview. So I said, oh, I think I have messed up because it was an hour ago. But actually it wasn't. I was actually an hour early,
Really.
you know. So it's amazing that my mind is there, and as long as I say I have this to do, I had this meeting, my mind is has it. I planned it already in my mind. Early, an hour early is better than not being there at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there are challenges that are just part of life. Life happens, but we've got, life goes on as well. Life happens, but life goes on. So all I'm saying is don't let life, you know, hold you down. Don't get in your own way of success. Yeah. There are things that happen, but we got to move on. Yeah. We've got we've got kids. I'm a mother. My kids see me, I'm their role model. Yeah. If I crumble, what are they gonna think? Oh, you know. But at the end of the day, I'm human. But I'm their role model, and I'm gonna be their role model. And they believe I'm amazing. And I think I'm amazing because that's what I think. Yeah. It is all up there. If you think you can do something, you can do it. It's just mind over matter. Mindset, so to say. Yeah. So yeah, challenges, you just have to change your mindset. It could be anything. Change your mindset. If it's something you can't change how you look at it, and you can tackle it.
Thank you. Viewers, before I go on, I want to recognize JU Cabs. Thank you for logging in. We appreciate you. More people, if you have questions for Lydia, she is here live. You can throw your questions. I'm sure she's capable. She will answer them. So thank you, everybody who has logged in and is watching right
Thank
now.
you.
We are still expecting questions from you and comments. So, Lydia, you did mention something when you were talking about how you tackle your challenges. You did mention something about learning, not being tech savvy and all that you learned from the training and all. All of us are speed and level of learning are different. Some people are very slow at learning. Some people have to do it over and over and over again before they get it right. Some people just do
Mm,
it once and they fly. We all have
mm,
different levels of learning. So if you are a leader, if somebody does not understand something and needs help, like we know it's in the training site, but like how many times can you accommodate questions from as a leader from people under you? Say
to be
say
very
you
honest,
are trying to explain something and the person keeps coming back with that question. Like how many times do you think you can accommodate before?
um, mm, to be very honest with you, it depends, because I'll give an example. If let's say building creating a business page, yeah. If that, okay, that is in the training and it breaks it down for everyone. However, I understand people's, understanding, and we're not the same, yeah. So I always ask you, oh, what have you done, how far have you gone, yeah, and then we can take it from there, yeah. I am the kind of person who I will not disable, I will able, yeah. So someone needs support from me, yeah. We are all using the same training system, we all plugged onto the same training system. So do your best, yeah. Try and create your business page, then fail at it, then let's do it, yeah. But if you haven't tried, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna accommodate that. That is the person I am and the leader I am, because I will be doing it for you. That is what I believe. But if you have tried, or you would say, Lydia, I have done this, I have done that, but you know what, I'm stuck here. I'm like, oh, okay, so let's do that. Yeah. But if you haven't tried at all, Pam, it's not good enough. Yeah. There is, try. Yeah. Always try, and then ask for help when you're stuck. But don't ask for help before you try, because you're not going to learn. That is my response.
Yeah, exactly. I understand that. If you haven't tried, you can't know how much you can do. You can know
Exactly.
what you're capable of doing. And that is the same thing we are saying to people out there. You have to try before you accomplish anything. You must try. That is the first thing you do. Accomplishment goes with trial. You cannot
Mm.
succeed in anything if you don't try. So when we do our ads, we ask them, step in, take a leap of faith, see if it is for you. That is trial. If it's not for
It is
you,
trial.
yeah, you can back out. But if it's for
Yeah.
you, go ahead, keep trying, keep pushing on. You will succeed. So it is the same thing. Anybody will say that. But in the event that you taught the person today and then the person comes back tomorrow and say, Lydia, I forgot what you said yesterday about this thing, could you please remind me? As a leader, will you take offense with that?
No, I
Oh,
wouldn't take offense. I would say, okay, so this is where it is in the training. Let's say tab 2A.
mhm.
Go back to it and then refresh your mind. I'll tell you exactly where it is. Yeah, and refresh your mind. Yeah, if we have done it before, I would, try to get you to remember what we've done, because
What we
we've
did.
done it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
Okay. Okay. As a leader, as a coach, you are a leader. Um, what are the three? There are a lot of qualities of leaders, that makes a leader a leader. What are the three essential qualities of a leader that you will consider that a leader must have?
one is patience.
Okay.
Yeah, that is very, very big.
Mm-hmm.
Patience. Yeah, the patience comes with um being patient doesn't mean you can't say no when you have to say no. Yeah, those are two different things. So patience is vital because, oh my goodness, yeah, my team, let's see, we are over 100. I can't put a number on it, but yes, that is all my team, and that includes you. Yeah. So when you think of how many people you have in your team, and everyone is different, people look at things differently. Yeah. And people's level of education is also different. Not that it matters, but you have to accommodate,
Yeah.
yeah, to a certain degree. Yeah. And but you accommodate in a way that you're not disabling someone,
Yeah.
because that is another problem. Yeah.
Mhm.
So patience in a way that you're going to able, not disable. Yeah. So that's one. And two, um, time management, I would say, you know. Um, wow, time is a big thing for all of us.
Time management
Seriously.
is vital, very
Yes.
vital in
Time
everything.
management.
Yeah.
What can I say? I'm not saying I'm perfect, because I'm not actually. I'm working on my time management. I have been working on my time management. Yeah. And I get better and better. But because I'm a leader doesn't mean I'm good at time management. No. I'm someone who will own up. I'm not very good at that, but I'm working on it. Yeah. Those are two different things. Yeah. Identifying your weakness and doing something about it. Yeah. But denying your weakness does not help at all. Yeah. We have to own up. It's like therapy. You have to say, I am an addict, for you to get support. If you keep saying, no, I'm not an addict, you're not going to get support, are you? Yeah. You have to accept that, yes, I'm an addict. Now, next step is I'm going to get support. Yeah. I am not great at time management. Yeah. I'm not afraid to say it. But you know what? My goodness, I've improved so much. Yeah. And I'm getting better and better. Yeah. And, you know, it's amazing from when I started to where I am. Ooh, the growth, the personal development is huge. Yeah. So I'm not talking myself down. Yeah. I can manage my time, but I'm not as good as I want to be. Yeah.
That is the beauty of this business. Besides having time for your family, maybe making an extra income or something, you learn a lot. You learn a lot. There are so many benefits. It makes you who you are supposed to be. Maybe some of the things you've been lacking in and you've been taking for granted and you haven't been working on them. This business makes you work on them.
Mm,
Some people, like you said, are not good at managing time. When you are in this business, time means a lot. So you have to work on your time. Some people are introverts. They are not
mm,
good at, meeting people and all that and going out there. This business makes you do that. I remember when I joined, that piece said to me, you will change. You will never ever believe how much you will change with this business. I changed. She told me that this business changed me, and I'm sure it will change you. And here I am experiencing that change. And I'm so
and you know what, Pam?
happy.
I
Yeah.
said the same thing to Dapi. I told her, you should see the first interview I did with her. Oh my goodness, you will not believe it's her. You will not. Yeah, it was very hard to get a word out of her. But I
Oh,
mean, look at her. She's your coach, you know,
I know.
and she is
I know.
amazing. Yeah.
I know.
So it's
There
how
are
much,
lots
yeah.
lots of things to benefit from this business, lots of things to benefit from this business. So it is good that you have a lot of us, not a lot of us, almost all of us are aspiring to become leaders of our teams tomorrow. That is where
Mm,
we're going. So that's why everybody, every guest I have had on this platform, I have asked them question about leadership, because I want us, the new ones, to get a lot on how we will manage our teams when we eventually
mm,
become leaders, because we will become
mm.
leaders someday,
It's
you know.
it's about, honestly, it's about self-awareness. Self-awareness. Yes, I'm a leader, but I'm human. Yeah.
Yeah,
Time management. I mean, I'm doing great. Honestly, I'm doing great, but I know I can do better.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So uh, sometimes instead of finishing what I've started, like, sorting my kids out, I will get a message from someone that feels urgent. Okay, even though it's not very urgent, I'm thinking, do I respond? Yeah, so I kind of struggle, and I'm like, oh, so I will leave it, but it kind of bothers me that I haven't responded. However, by not responding promptly, that person will find a solution by the time I respond. Did you think of that, Pam?
Yeah, now
No, seriously.
you set their mind to work. You set their minds to work by not responding. Sometimes it does happen. You're waiting for somebody to give you a response to something, and while you are waiting, you sort it out yourself. The answer you're looking for just comes in, boom, and you get it. Yeah, you sometimes it sets the mind at work, and it gives you what you need. So before we continue, I want to acknowledge Esther Sam from the UK and Gifty Signon. Thank you, ladies, for logging in. We appreciate you. So, I know that one of the qualities of a leader is the ability to motivate your people, motivate
Hmm.
your team. How do you motivate your team as a leader?
I
Just give
mean,
us
I'm here. This is one of part of motivation. You
an
know, I I'm out there. I put myself out there, Pam. Yeah. Even before I got better at videos, at interviews, I did the interviews. Yeah. Because I was learning from them. I was getting better at being interviewed. Yeah. If you, there is another business partner called Ivan Henry. He interviewed me when I started this business. And then exactly a year after, ooh, the huge difference was just obvious. And he played both interviews together. And wow, it was, yeah, phenomenal. It was just amazing to watch. Yeah. So putting yourself out there. Yeah. I put myself out there. So my team, that is motivation for you right there. I will put myself out there. Yeah. And motivation, boy, oh boy, I don't even know where to start from, to be very honest with you. But
start
my
from
team,
anywhere.
I delegate motivation right there, because I know people's strength and weaknesses, because I did their coaching call. I'm their coach. Most of them, I'm their mentor. So you get to know people who are in your team very well. And I delegate. I would say, oh, Pam, how about if you take over this and this and that? Yeah. That will motivate you, Pam, won't it? Because the more you do it, you will
The more you
learn
get
from
better
it.
at it. Hmm.
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 And the other way I motivate my team is, for instance, someone who's starting the business, yeah, I will show them how to do it for the first time. Second time, they will do it and feedback to me to see how, they have done it, because that will make them think, okay, so this is what I learned, this is what I'm doing, and then I will review that and tell them, okay, so maybe you would have done this way. This is very good. And yeah, the third time, they're good to go. They will do it themselves. Yeah. So I empower them to do things themselves. And that is motivation in itself,
Yeah.
because you can't just depend on me. You can't depend on your mentor. You gotta, this is your business. Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Run
I
it.
I do agree with you. I couldn't agree less. I had a similar experience some years back when I worked in a subsidiary of a bank, an industrial bank, and I was the public relations person for that subsidiary. And we were having our end of year party. And there was this very young man who just came out from college. I just came out from college, not well, I came out before him, but he just came out. He was doing what we call National Youth Service. Because then
Mm,
I think they still do it now in my country. Once you graduate from college, they post you to any part of the country to serve the country, and the government pays
mm,
you a certain amount every year. For 1 year you do that. So that was
mm,
what he was doing with us. And at the
mm,
party, I just went to him. I said, "You are going to give the vote of thanks at the end of the party." And he was like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, you will give the vote of thanks." And I walked away. So it was just late last year. He did give that vote of thanks. And after we left, he lives in UK now with his family, and I live in the United States. So somehow we reconnected end of last year. And
mm,
he didn't forget it. I had even forgotten. He didn't forget it. And he said to me, "Why did you ask me to give that vote of thanks? I wasn't prepared. I was still fresh from school." I said, "Yes, I know. I just wanted to build your confidence. I knew you could do it. And I knew that doing it is going to set you, on the ground for further exploits." So he said,
mm,
"Yeah, he did." And I appreciated it. So I quite understand what you're saying, that when you delegate, when you ask them to do something, it's helping them grow, because some of us on our own will not step out to do certain things except
mm,
we are forced to do it. And when we are forced to do it, it's not that we don't have the ability to do it, we do, but we are shy. Either we are shy or we don't
mm,
want to get out from our comfort zone. So when you're then
mm,
forced to do it, you will then realize that potential in you. Oh, so I can do this. And from there, you fly off. The sky becomes your stepping stool, and you
mm.
go further. That's very interesting. Viewers, I hope
And
you're learning that.
and it's
Yes,
just
go
good
on.
to like keep pushing yourself. Keep pushing. I do that to myself a lot. And I'm like, oh my God, did I just put my name down for that? And then I have to do it. I'm now going to be, a webinar presenter. I'm presenting the webinar very soon, and I'm like, oh my goodness, but I've done everything else. I need to do something else. So
Yeah,
doing it,
you need
you
to
know?
explore the things you can do. It helps
Mm-hmm.
a lot in leadership, because we are all, like I said earlier, we are all aspiring to become leaders. Today we are new, we are just you know, learning how to take our steps. In the next 1 year, we should be leaders, or in the next few months, we should be leaders. And I'm bringing all this out from my guests so that you can pick one or two things from there that will help you when you become a leader and have your own team to lead. So that's
And
very
you are
nice.
gonna be an amazing leader, Pam. You
Thank you so
already
much.
are.
Thank you.
I
I
can't stop
appreciate that.
saying it because you just, yeah, you've put yourself out there. This is it, what I'm talking about. You know,
Thank you. I appreciate that.
you out there, and wow.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. So, my next question is going to be, what I can see you're enjoying this business so much. You're having a
Yeah.
lot of fun with it. It shows all over you. You're gleaming from side of your cheek to the other side, smiling, being very active, and it shows that you're enjoying it. So what are the things you think you enjoy most in entrepreneurship?
Oh my. I love helping people. I actually love it. But it also an occupational thing because I was, you know, in public health. So it's just, do you know those uh skills that you carry on with you? Yeah. I absolutely love helping others, and everyone is different. So you help others and then recognize that this one, maybe this type of pushing is not good. Maybe you change it to this one. So I absolutely love helping others
Yeah.
so much that I get frustrated, you know, if you know their capability and they are not, they can't acknowledge it, they can't see it, you know. Yes, that is the honest truth. You're like, oh my God, you can do so well. And then when they do, they're like, wow, you told me. How did you know? I'm like, I did your coaching call. And the things, these coaching calls are amazing. Yeah, Pam, you get to know people before they join your team. I absolutely love them. And that's the other thing. I love the coaching calls. I absolutely love coaching people before they start, and seeing them flourish.
Blossom.
it's it's amazing. They just grow, and they blossom, and you're like, wow, that is amazing. you know an example is your coach. My goodness. Yeah, I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, she's the little sister I never had. you know
Oh,
yeah, and it's just amazing to watch people like that. And I actually learn a lot from her. you know this is where it goes to say, because I'm her coach doesn't mean I can't learn from her.
of
Yeah,
course.
Pam, I
Of
can
course.
learn from you.
Yeah.
And I'm that kind of person. I'm open to criticism, but I learn from anyone. You just don't know who's gonna teach you something. You
Yeah.
just have to have an open mind. Yeah.
That's true.
um I'm even lost to where I was. Yeah. So I love helping people. I love the coaching calls. I absolutely love my time management, like the time aspect. I took back my time. I can do what I want with my time. I can plan my time. I can plan, no one is looking over my shoulder. Yeah. I'm responsible for everything
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
And that makes me even work harder. People don't realize that, because this business, I'm running it. If I decide, well, I'm taking a week off, not to do anything, my business is not going to be okay. What is in the background will be running in the background. However, if I'm not responding to, inquiries, and it's not good for my business. No. So the time I put in counts. And yeah, the time. Oh, I love the time freedom, literally, and absolutely the financial freedom. The
Who wouldn't?
financial
Who
freedom
wouldn't
is
love
huge.
time freedom? Who
Mm,
wouldn't love time freedom, especially when you have children to take care of? They will love it
yes.
and you will love it. So time
Mm,
freedom is something that is not negotiable.
it is not.
It's not,
Definitely not.
no, it's not.
That's why, guys, you want to change your life, just grab it and run with it. You know, these are free webinars, complimentary, guys. Yeah, you do not have to pay for anything to watch the webinar. It is there. It is for you to watch. You don't have to, you know, And then you don't have to start the business if you don't want to, but make time to watch it, because honestly, you just never know. All of us here, Pam, me, and so many others, watched that webinar to be where we are today. So give yourself a chance. Don't be in your own way. Just get out of your own way and
Yeah.
let yourself move on.
Yeah. Even if you're in the business, I went back to watch it the other day, and there were a whole lot of other things I learned that I did not recognize the first time I watched it. So it's always good to go back and watch it, even when you're in the business. It teaches you a lot.
Mm.
I had a lady here who said that she watched that webinar so many times that she became an internet stalker. that,
But do you
that
know what, Pam? A lot of people do that. I've had people telling me, I have been following you for over a year.
it's possible. It is possible. So anyway, guys, always go back and watch the webinars, even as a business owner, especially if you're just starting like me. Always go back to watch the webinars, go back and watch the masterminds. They are there for you. You watch it once, you cannot remember everything that is in it. You need to watch it again to remember some things. Even the training, I still do go back to the ones I had done earlier and listen to the videos again, read whatever text is there, that way it sticks more to my brain than just doing it once and abandoning it. So I have used the word success so much in this place. You are successful, you are one of the successful ones, you do this successful, that's successful. What does success mean to you? How can you define success?
Well,
To some of us, success means money, how much money you
mm,
are making. But to you, what does success mean?
honestly, success to me means time. Yeah. I own my time. I I have time for my kids. I have time for my family. My goodness, that makes even puts a big, huge smile on my face. That time I never ever had when I was in full-time employment. Yeah. So that is part of my success. Yeah. I have the time. I run my show. Yeah. I No one has to tell me, oh, you need to do this and that and that. I will do it because I know it's important. Yeah. So, and when you are able to help people again, when you help people and you see them flourish and take off and help others, I mean, how amazing is that? You know, that is success. That right there is success. And enjoying what you do. I absolutely love what I do.
I
I
can see
wake up
that.
every day happy.
I can
I
see
am happy. Yeah, Pam, I used to have 3 to 4 hours sleep when I was in full-time employment. 4 hours was a luxury, but that's how I lived. I got my body got accustomed to that, which is not good. It's not healthy. Yeah.
no.
But I just, yeah, I ended up just having 3 to 4 hours every day of sleep, which is not anything close to recommended time. I mean, the body needs to rest. Yeah. So when I quit my job, Pam, I call it job quitter. What do you call it? Hmm, Job quitter insomnia, I think, because I used to jump out of bed every morning because I'm like, oh my God, did I do that? Did I write that report? Did I was still asking for 2 weeks, Pam.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
it was traumatic. That is how bad it was. Yeah. But I recognized it after I quit my job. Yeah. And my husband used to tell me, it's okay, it's okay. You don't have to. But do you know what I did? I put something that reminds me I don't have to go to work. Because the way I wake up, I face the door, yeah, that it goes out of my bedroom. So every time I got up, I saw that, I'm like, and I went back to sleep. But it took me to do that I could go back to sleep. Pam, you can just click your fingers and I'll fall asleep. Yes. Yeah. Oh my God. It is honestly, I am so, so grateful to the Lord, my Lord, because He saved me.
I know.
I was saved,
I
literally
know.
saved. But
I know.
Pam, in life, there are things you don't realize are wrong or are going on with you that are not right until you change your situation. That is when you acknowledge that, oh my God, I had to put up with all this time.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I have been there. I have had a job that he knows about it, that I
Mm.
slept only 2 hours every night. The maximum I slept in 1 year was 4 hours. Usually I sleep 3 hours every day for 1 whole year. And then I am driving 1 hour on a road without a single house.
Oh my
Very
God.
lonely road, 1 hour by 3 a.m. And the other
Mm.
day I was saying to my husband that, I sit down now and I wonder, did I really do this? How did I do it for 1 whole year? Now I don't
Mm.
think I can do it. I don't think I can drive that road by 3 a.m. by myself. It's so scary. But like you said, except you get out of it, you do not realize you were doing that. And then you're asking yourself,
Mm.
how did I do it?
Yes.
Did I actually do that? How? So it happens to all of us. By the way, I want to acknowledge Abla. Abla, thank you very
Abla.
much. Thank you
Abla
very
is
much
another
for
one.
begging.
Abla, keep going. Oh my God.
Yeah, we
Amazing.
appreciate your coming. All of you, we appreciate your tuning in, please. We are still expecting questions for Lydia. Don't let her go without asking her a question. She is here. She is one of the experts. You should throw your questions at her. So we're almost at the end of this chat, I will say. But I wouldn't let you go, Lydia, because I know you speak a different language other than English. So I know that there might be people out there who also will understand the language. I will want you to take a few minutes and talk to them about this business in your language,
My mother language, because I've
your
got
mother
about
language.
my
Yes.
mother language is Luganda because
Mhm.
I am from Uganda.
That's
And I
fine.
can see like I see someone here from Uganda.
Okay.
So guys, yeah. You know, I don't know about you, Pam. Some languages you end up mixing your language with English. It's
Do not
very
mix it
annoying.
with English. Try and try and stay strictly to your mother language. I don't want English. We've spoken English for almost an hour. Speak
No, that's
thoroughly
a challenge.
only your mother language.
Hmm.
I'm
Just
listening.
a minute, right? These are the things that are challenging. Like seriously. Okay, so Uganda bannange, mm, ndi wano mbabuulira nti bannange natandika bizinesi eno ennyambye obulamu bwange bukyuse, ndi musanyufu nnyo, Mukama Katonda annyambye antusiza wendi, mugikebereko ejja kubayamba. So I was just gonna say check it out, but there you go. I worked it out.
That is awesome.
I worked it out.
I didn't understand what you said, but I'm happy you said whatever you said. Um, I Amina.
How did I
What
do,
does that
Julie?
mean?
Juliet, how did I do? No, but do you know what?
Uh-huh.
You just end up putting that English word in it somehow. I don't know why. Because there's some things that you can't think of. I
Mm.
don't know. Yeah, but do you know what I
Well,
mean? You know,
yes,
yeah,
you did
I
it. That's the
I
bottom
can't.
line.
I did it,
You did
and I
it.
didn't mix at all.
Good. And they understand, our viewers understand what you did because somebody has responded. He said, Amina, I hope I said it well. I said it
Amen.
correctly. Okay. That is
Mm,
amen.
yeah,
Is Oh,
it
okay.
is.
At least I've
Mm,
heard that. I've learned that today. Amina
mm.
means amen. So, viewers, we have come.
If I spoke German, actually, I would speak even much better. But
Oh, you speak
no,
German?
I do.
Okay, I'll give you 2 minutes. Go ahead. Roll it out. Roll it out, please. Go ahead. 2 minutes.
Na ja, die deutsche Leute, hier kommt mehr und ich habe eine ganze schönste, was heißt Business? Das habe ich vergessen. Aber Leute, also diese Ralph, was heißt Business? Wie sagt man Business?
You need help?
Wie sagt man Business auf Deutsch? Geschäft, super. Dieser Geschäft, go away. Dieser Geschäft ist sehr, sehr lieblich. Also habe ich am 2019 angefangen und jetzt bin ich nicht arbeitslos, aber ich habe meine Arbeit abgegeben und ich bin sehr glücklich. I'm done.
Thank you very much.
I
Thank
forgot
you.
one word.
It's
Business.
okay. It's okay. Somebody supplied it. You're together. You're all a team. So it's fine. We understand that. You have done noble. At least you've spoken 3 languages here. I wish I could do that. Unfortunately, I cannot.
Oh, talk to your coach. She speaks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think.
Are you serious? She needs to
Yes.
come back here and speak all those languages. I'm going to invite
No,
her
she
back here.
should. She
Yes, she
should.
only spoke French because I think that's the only other language she
But the
speaks.
problem with her is she will speak French, Togolese, Dutch, and you will not know which one it is because she's got that accent. It's like she just connects everything, you know? Except that I understand Dutch because of German. I understand Dutch. I don't understand French. But that's how I
Okay.
know she's speaking Dutch. But her accent just connects everything together.
Everything together.
It's
Okay, I'm
annoying.
bringing her back here to come and speak. I've already interviewed her before, but I'm going to bring her back. She has to
She
come and speak
needs
all
to
those
speak. You will not
languages.
know where she is. Trust me. You will not know whether she's in French or Togolese or Dutch.
That's
Seriously.
interesting. I wish I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I am deaf to languages. I think I
Mm,
speak English because that's what we grew up with, you know.
mm.
We were colonized by the English people, so naturally we speak English. But other languages, I'm deaf to them. I don't understand languages anymore. So, Lydia, it's been a pleasure having you here.
I've loved it.
It's been a
I've
pleasure.
really enjoyed it.
I really appreciate your coming in, and I appreciate your coming early. At least you didn't keep
An
me
hour early.
waiting. Yeah, you came early. You came 1 hour
Enthusiastic.
early. that
I
that
know, right?
tells me that tells me that you really want to be here. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm still gonna invite you some other time. It's gonna be a different
I would
thing.
love to.
It's gonna be a different thing, not question and answers, maybe a chat when I have had a hold on the business and I understand all the nitty gritties of the business like you do, then I'll be able to chat at the same level with you. So at that time, I will invite you again. And to those who logged in to this program, we appreciate your time. We appreciate your logging in. We appreciate your comments. Thank you very much for being a part of this program. Next week, I am going to bring somebody new. To our viewers, I hope you have learned a lot from our guest, Lydia. I did promise you every week I will try to the best of my ability to bring in somebody, either an expert or a newbie or somebody in between, that is not yet an expert and is not a newbie, someone in between. We will all be coming here to share our experiences and our stories to encourage you to take a leap of faith like we did and see where that takes you to. Sitting on the sideline is not an option. When things are not going right, you have to make a move to change them. Even if they are going right, like Lydia said, she wasn't looking for an extra income or a business. It just happened. And she just plunged into it, not even knowing where she was going. Most of us plunged into this business not knowing where it was going to take us, but we needed to change something in our lives. And so we did it. You might have money, you might have time, but you have another passion. There are people, I have observed that there are people who have passion for charity and foundations and all. You can make money for that from this business so that you can build that your passion. So this business is for all, everybody, no exception. Educated, non-educated, old, young, male, female, whatever class you fall into. Try out this. It is amazing. It is amazing. That is the word. And you can see that everybody I have brought to this platform has acknowledged that this business has changed them and they are enjoying every bit of it. We also want you to be a part of it and enjoying that which we are enjoying. At this note, I will say goodbye. We will see again next week with a different entrepreneur to share their story and their time with us. Thank you very much for tuning in, and God bless you.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
you have something more to say to our viewers?
No, you've summed it all up. Tonight is no, it was yesterday, the live webinar. But guys, Tuesdays and Thursdays, that is the live one. So if you want to be live, watch us live, please do tune in.
Thank you. Bye. And remain blessed. Bye-bye. We love you.